Okay, we started.
I know. I don't know what to say.
Hi.
What's up? This is a test. This is not the real thing.
It's not?
No.
This was the real thing.
Boy, we didn't even have a name for it.
We can do that later. We don't need a name to start.
But like, we're just gonna say hi.
Sure. I don't. I'm not gonna stop it. This stays in.
No. Okay.
Anyways, I'm Jacob.
I refuse to talk. No.
That's Jayme.
Boy, don't introduce me. I'm Jayme.
Oh God. It's going great. So basically, Jane wanted to start a podcast.
Why are you calling me out?
Because you wanted to. It was your idea.
Okay, I'm going home now because I don't feel welcome. Me too.
So,
I hope I hope people that I don't like don't watch this.
How would they even find it? I don't even know how to
upload
this.
Why do we use our real names?
Because why wouldn't we use our real names?
We could have used our
They don't know our last names?
No, what is it called? Our drag names.
Our drag names.
Fab and Erection.
I'm Fab and this is Erection.
That's our podcast name. No.
Okay, so basically our deal with the podcast was like we'd use a song and like have it inspire what we talk about. So we were gonna do hello, cause like hi.
Well, Jacob wanted to do hello.
What? You got any better ideas? That's what I thought. So I said hello, like the one by Adele, cause I don't know any other hello songs.
There's one it's like hello. Is it me you're looking for?
Well, we could do that one in the end. I don't know. Just that was my idea because it's like, hi, this is us. Welcome to our podcast. So, I guess we should introduce ourselves, other than just our name, like who we are. Why are you making that face at me?
I feel exposed, even though I just said my name.
You feel exposed? It was your idea to do this podcast.
I wasn't gonna use my real name.
Were you gonna really be Erection this whole time?
No, not Erection, something else.
So...
Did you write something? Or you're like pulling out your essay.
I saw a text post a while ago and I saved it and it was like conversation topics, like to get to know people.
We should do those like tags.
Oh, like the ask me tags from Tumblr.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that too. So let's talk about yourself. I'm looking for this. Like, what do you like?
I'm waiting.
Don't just say stuff because I need to find it.
Oh. Okay. What? Wait.
I'm trying to get you to...
I'm so sorry. I keep interrupting you. And I'm just like, what? Huh? And you're like trying to say something.
I found the thing. This first one says, what's your middle name? That's lame. So not do that.
I don't have one.
How old are you? We're both...
Old enough. I don't know.
You're not, though.
Well, almost.
Okay, we're seniors in high school.
Oh my god, why not tell them my address?
What are they gonna do? Who are they? And what would they do with knowing our age?
You're right.
It'll help
address. Okay.
Jamie. Oh, God. When is your birthday? You want to tell them?
January. Let's keep it mysterious.
1999. What's your favorite color?
I don't have one. I like a lot of colors. What about you? Why do you keep looking at me?
This is so not interesting.
I
know. I like green and yellow, but not all green. I don't like dark green.
I like dark green.
I don't like camo green.
Oh.
Camo's nasty.
Yeah.
My brother's room, all camo.
Ew.
He has a deer head hung up in there.
You should vandalize it. I'll do it.
Spray paint Pete on his walls.
Give him an extreme makeover.
I used to love that show. Like,
Me
where they'd
too.
send them to Disneyland.
Yes! I'll be like,
move that bus.
no fucking way they did in that amount of time. No
Right?
way.
But I heard something that was like, they always gave makeovers, home makeovers to people that live in like, low, like, I guess, wage neighborhoods. Like, they don't have a lot of money. And so then they have this, like, giant, like, house, and they're just in this little neighborhood, and they thought, like, the neighbors would get, like, upset and vandalize it or something. I don't know. Did you watch that show on, I think it was, like, Discovery Channel for kids? And it was, like, the boys and the girls would switch rooms, and they'd have to make over the other one's room.
No. What kind of Disney Channel were you watching?
It's not Disney Channel.
Oh, they said
Discovery
Disney
Channel.
Oh, no.
It had the Crocodile Girl's daughter on it.
Oh, Steve Irwin?
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Good conversation. Anyways, do you have any pets?
3.
You have 4.
4, yeah. Wait, 5.
5?
Yeah.
What's your new one?
Well, not new. I just don't talk about it. It's my sister's cat.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think you know about that. I have this turtle. His name is Ludwig.
And?
Maybe he'll say something for us.
What else?
Oh yeah, I have a fish named Pudge.
Ew.
Don't be mean to him.
I thought that was his skin.
Hey. Hey, bud. You want to say something?
Maybe if I hiss.
Oh.
Oh.
He's breathing. I don't know if you can hear him hissing. He doesn't like people, so when you like get close to him or touch him, he'll exhale really loudly, and it's kind of like a hiss. I don't know if any other turtles do that, or if he just like picked that up from me because I used to sigh a lot.
Mosquito in here.
Oh, that's my other pet.
Right? That's Jerry.
Yeah, don't swat him. He's my pet.
Well, I'm gonna kill him.
Oh my god. What happened to you loving animals?
Except mosquitoes.
Okay. Well then. Oh, where are you from?
California.
Ugh. Not California. California's cool. I don't like where I'm from. And where we live now.
Yeah.
Let's just leave that a mistake.
Yeah, move on.
Don't. How tall are you? Not tall enough.
5 foot. I shrank, like...
You shrank?
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm, like, 17. And I shrank when I was... Okay, in 6th grade, I was 5'2". And in 8th grade, they told me I was 5.
Maybe they were using different rulers.
I think I was just wearing Converse in 6th grade.
And back in 8th grade, you had, like
Flats.
Converse raise you up?
Yeah, they're, like, an inch high. Do you have Converse?
No, I don't.
Oh. They're, like...
I mean, yeah,
Kinda like
sure, my
this.
shoes kind of make me a little taller, which is why I wear them. But not a whole lot, like, not enough.
2 inches enough. 2 inches is a big difference.
Don't I know it?
Okay, move. Okay.
How many pairs of shoes do you own?
Ooh, I have a lot that I don't wear.
Yeah, me too. I have, like, 2 pairs that I wear. One that, are, like, comfortable shoes that I just slip on if I need to, like, go get the mail or something. Do you have a phone call?
Pause.
Oh my god.
It's on.
Yeah, we had to take a little break because Jayme got a phone call. We were talking about shoes. I have these red ones.
Back to me.
Yeah, screw your phone call. I have these red shoes. They're women's shoes. I bought them for my Velma outfit.
Yeah, I forgot about them.
I need to find someone who wears my size and woman's and just give these to. Cause
just wear them.
they're not that comfortable.
Oh.
I mean, like, they're kind of cute. but they're not that comfortable. I don't like this thing here. Like, why?
Shoelaces?
No, it's like it's like the part where the laces like go to, or like it's like split down the middle. Like, see?
Yes.
I don't know. It's just weird because my other shoes aren't like that. They're
Oh, yeah, they have the
is
middle
it
part.
what's that called? Like the tongue?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like
It's like knock on the tongue.
well, like the tongue. No, I guess I don't really know what
Yes,
it is.
the tongue is right there.
Yeah, well, I don't know what it is, Jayme. I guess they're all split down the middle, but these are really close. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't like that. And then I have another pair of old shoes that I don't wear because they're dirty, and I bought them black, and now they're like blue. I don't know how to clean them. I just don't like them.
I like these.
Oh, my house shoes.
Yeah, they're nice.
Yeah, they're warm. It's not even that cold, but
I don't know why I whispered that.
Yeah.
No.
They probably can't hear us whisper. I don't know. I keep
saying
saying
that. It's just gonna be like.
Ooh.
It's just gonna be her watching it. Not even. Sure, I'll watch it. Never did.
Right.
Or listen. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Anyways, what was your last dream about? Last one you remember, I guess.
I had a dream last night.
That's crazy.
But I don't remember. I remember I woke up and I was like, I'm not telling anyone this. But that makes me want to know it even more.
Mine was pretty lame. I was like down at the beach I go to, but we weren't at the beach. We were like at a store by the beach, and I was waiting in line because I wanted to buy like this Bulbasaur pin, like for your backpack.
Yeah.
And I was behind this guy, and he took forever to like go through the cash register. And then I finally went through the cash register, and I was like, "We gotta go. They're waiting for us outside." And that was all my dream was. Pretty lame. But my psychology teacher told me that dreams happen in real time. So like he felt like he was taking forever, and that's actually how long he was like taking in real life. I guess. Does that make sense?
No. No, it doesn't.
So like if you had a dream and it felt like you were standing like in a line for hours, you were actually dreaming that for all those hours that you felt like you were dreaming it.
Oh my god. Dude, the most impressive dream I've had was like four dreams in one. Like it was like 4 different scenarios, different settings, like literally 4 stories.
Wow.
In one dream.
Yeah, that is.
I know. I would pay, like, because I don't have cable. So I would pay for my mind to watch it again.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool, but also then that would mean that they can put technology into your brain.
I mean, they already have. It's already there.
Where? Show me your brain chip, Jayme.
I believe... No, that's for another podcast. Conspiracy theories.
Yeah, we could get into that.
We could have, like, guest.
Yeah, because people are going to be on this podcast. Yeah. But then we need to think of a song about conspiracy theories.
Or we can just...
A problem for another day, Jayme. Yes. What talents do you have?
None of the above.
Right. I could put my legs behind my head.
I can braid pretty fast.
Braid?
Braid. Like braid hair. But like only like this much. Like, I can braid it really fast.
Like a tiny, tiny bit?
Yeah.
Do it.
Ready?
Okay, we'll time her. Okay, go.
Well, it's gonna take a long time because it's long, but like I can braid really fast. What else? Another talent while I braid it.
I'm just watching the timer. Don't panic, Jayme.
The worst part.
The end?
I guess that's it, yeah.
It took you like 28 seconds.
Yeah.
I guess that's fast. I don't know. I don't braid my hair.
Okay, it's another talent.
I don't know. I don't have talents. Like, I could do a handstand for pretty long, or at least I used to be able to. I haven't done it in forever.
I've never been able to do that.
I never learned how to do a cartwheel.
Me neither.
Or ride a bicycle.
Oh, I can ride a bike.
Cool.
Want me to teach
Some
you?
of us aren't that privileged, Jayme.
I'm just saying, I can teach you. Yeah, we don't have many time.
Are you psychic in any way?
Yes.
Oh.
Sorry.
What about this train?
It's just us in the room, not them.
I completely forgot about the trains that just passed my house. I was like, no, it'd be great to film it at my house. There's like no highway noise. And then here comes the train.
My house is too noisy. All you hear is my dad watching TV
and the dogs.
Yes, the fucking dogs.
It probably better than this train. Oh my god.
What were we talking about? Oh, psychic.
Yeah.
Well, like, okay, so I get these vibes from people, if that's psychic. And they're usually right. Like, I'm not gonna brag or anything, but, like, your girl can sense those vibes pretty good. Like, this one time, I thought this guy liked me, and I was like, okay, Jayme, don't get ahead of yourself. Like,
never thought
really?
that. Never been there.
For real? And then, turns out he did. And I didn't want him, because, I'm kind of asexual, but, like...
You say that just so you don't have to date guys.
Yeah. Literally, whenever somebody
kind
asks me...
Kind of asexual, because everyone at our school is ugly.
Yes. And I don't want them messing with me, so I'm just like, oh, I'm asexual.
In college, you're going to be like...
Yeah, I'm bi. Pansexual.
Open to all.
Yes. Just experimenting.
I don't really think I'm psychic. Maybe I am, and I just don't know it, because I've always been that way. I don't think so. When I was little, well, I've had, like, a couple dreams that feel kind of ghosty. Well, I don't know if one was a dream. It was, like, when I was little. It was, like, right after we first moved in. I think I was probably 7 or 8.
In here?
Yeah, this house.
If it's spooky, I don't want to hear.
It's not that spooky. So, now I always have my bedroom door closed, just because that's how it is. It's not closed now. Just because I didn't close it.
Okay, go on.
But I always sleep with my bedroom door closed since I was probably like 14. But this was before I had it closed. And it was open, and I woke up in the middle of the night, and like, in my bedroom, the door opens, and then it's a hallway, and then there's a doorway outside of the hallway. Like, there's a hallway or a doorway into the hallway, and then a doorway into my room.
Smack it.
Smack what?
It's right there.
Oh, that's the mosquito.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Where'd it go?
I don't know.
God, I smacked it into the upside down. Another dimension.
Not Jerry.
Oh no. Okay, I'm so sorry. Go on. It's okay.
So there's a doorway into the hallway that's like right in front of the doorway into my room, because the hallway's not that thick.
Okay.
But anyways, so I thought like my dad or my brother or someone, I saw like a black figure with looked like it had really spiky hair in that doorway in the hallway, and then I was like, I think I was like, Dad? And like the thing turned around and it had like glowing eyes.
Oh my, I'm about to shut your fucking door.
And then it like ran, and I was like, and so then I just like ran to my parents' room real quick, and then I was like, can I sleep with you? I haven't had anything like that since. Well, not that same way. I have some more stories. I used to, after our house got broken into the first time, I used to sleep in my parents' room like all the time, because they broke in through my window, so it like really scared me. Like, it's like for a year. So I don't remember how old I was though. So one night when I was sleeping in there, I used to sleep like between my mom and dad, because they had a big bed, and I was like, I guess I was kind of half asleep, half awake. And I thought I saw, like, a person, like, walking slowly towards the bed.
Fuck no!
Holding what looked like to be, like, a cabinet or something. It was, like, some big square thing. I thought, like, someone was coming and they were gonna smack my mom with this cabinet. But then I rubbed my eyes more, and then it was, like, gone. So I don't know if it was just me, like, not being able to see well, or not this ghost. And then another time, this one was the most recent thing. I was laying in my bed. This was probably like last year or 2 years ago, and I sleep with my door closed, like I said. I it was a dream, but my dream was I'm in my bed and I'm just laying there, and I'm like looking like at the door, I guess, and my door is open, and and there's someone in my room, and I think it's my brother, and they have like, I think they might have had glowing eyes, they might not have, but they had a cell phone and it was glowing, and I was like, they were listening to music and they were just staring at me.
Oh my god.
And I thought it was my brother, so I was just like, go away, go away, go away.
Ooh, bitch.
But then, like, I woke up, but it wasn't like I woke up. It was like that thing disappeared, and then my door was closed, like when I opened my eyes, and I was saying, go away, like in my sleep. Yeah, that one really creeped me out. But other than that, I haven't had much ghost stuff. There was this one night where I think I was home alone, or maybe it was just really late. There was like a popping noise, like a. It was kind of more like, I don't know if I can remake it.
You're like, no, not that.
I don't have anything small, but it was just like. And it happened a bunch, but it turned out it was just a bug that was stuck in a cup, and it was like jumping.
Boy.
But it like really creeped me out all night, because I was like, I can't, because I didn't know what it was, and I thought like it was a ghost or something, or not a ghost. I thought it might have been a bug or something, and then I like looked in my trash can because I saw something fall over my trash can, but I didn't see anything. And it was a small bug, so I didn't notice it the next morning. But that was creepy. But I wouldn't think this house is haunted because it's my grandma's house. They like built it, so
might be the land.
Yeah, I was thinking it might be the land, but not much creepy haunted stuff happens. I don't remember if my grandpa died in this house or if he died at the hospital after his heart attack. I think it was the hospital though, but it doesn't mean he wouldn't come back here. But he wouldn't be malicious anyway.
Actually, today my coworker, she told me that she was reading the Bible or something. I don't know. You know, we're not religious, but I respect that, you know. And then she was saying how any spirits that come to you, they're like bad, or like they're like demons. They're not actually good.
Yeah.
Because like they can trick you, and then once you let them in, there's no way to like let them out.
Yeah, I heard that like just through YouTube videos that I get all my research. It's the psychic twins. They're reliable. Anyways, I heard from them that like good spirits don't really show themselves to you. They just kind of watch over you. But bad spirits will like try to take the form of people you know to like trick you, and they're the ones that show themselves to you and try to get you to let them in. I mean, I don't know much about ghosts, but I'm pretty sure they're good ghosts.
Yeah.
Like, because I don't think all ghosts are demons, but I guess I don't really know. Probably shouldn't talk about this without doing research or anything. I don't want to offend all our ghosts out there. That sounds like a joke, but I really don't want them coming after me.
I know. Let's stop talking about it because we're gonna attract them.
Right. Anyways, favorite song.
Fuck. I have a lot.
Yeah.
Let me get my Spotify.
I love all music. Not all music. Fuck you, country.
Yes.
I love a lot of music though. It changes every day, and I don't know if I could ever say my favorite song definitively. I have favorite artists that I could. There's like 5 or 6 of them that I'm really into. Regina Spektor and Lorde are like top tier. I like them a lot. And then I also really like Carly Rae Jepsen, Florence and the Machine, Lana Del Rey. They're cool. There's other people too. I like a ton of people, so that's another podcast in itself.
Yeah, music.
And our podcast is music themed, even though you wouldn't be able to tell.
Yes.
It's like loosely music themed, just because the idea came from we've been listening to Miley Cyrus and Her Dead Pets.
And it's amazing.
That album that no one noticed because it's weird and different, and people were like over Miley Cyrus at that point. But I thought the songs, like, she was talking about some real shit.
Yeah.
So I was like, what if we did podcasts like based on the ideas she's talking about? Because I thought we could do that, and so then it just expanded to we choose a song and kind of go somewhere from it, whether it's about the name or maybe the lyrics or just a single lyric. That then we could like base it from there, because we don't have enough ideas to do this without some sort of guidance.
You know Pablo the Blowfish?
Yeah.
I think that one's like about veganism. So.
Oh.
Because she's like watching my friends eating my friends.
Yeah, Pablo the Blowfish is weird. Because I mean, yeah, but it's like, at first I was like, oh, if you didn't know the song is called Pablo the Blowfish, you wouldn't know it's about a blowfish, and you just think it's about love, and then she's like, you're a fish, you're under the sea. Because it just like keeps kind of changing where it's going, I think. We could talk about Miley Cyrus and Her Dead Pets for a long time. Because that album has like 22 songs or something. It's crazy. It's not even deluxe.
Yeah. I don't know. Sure.
Jayme listens to Spotify. I buy all my music, so I guess we have a different concept of what's a lot on an album.
I just listen to the music, man. I don't know.
Not trying to music, man. Okay. Not trying to put down anyone who listens to Spotify. I'm too old to understand Spotify. And, like, that's so much music at my fingertips.
Exactly.
It just seems like it's too much. Even though I have, like, over 1,000 songs
that
I bought.
What are you talking about?
But that makes it more digestible for me, you know? Because then I know the songs that are coming on. Because I know all the words to all my songs. And for Spotify, I feel like I really couldn't do that.
Yeah, like, my friend... She let me have her...
Whisper her name to me.
Yeah. She let me have her premium Spotify, so I'm not paying for it.
Ooh.
I know! Get you a friend like that. Like,
I'm trying to get me some friends.
And, like, I never really like buying music, because I don't have money, and, like... But, like, Spotify, it's badass, because, like, I can like a song in one moment, and then, like, I'm obsessing over other songs the next week, and I can just, like, switch it up, you know?
That is cool.
You don't have to do commitment by buying it. Especially since I don't pay anything. I'm such a freeloader. Right.
I know not all songs are on Spotify. Like, I think Adele didn't put one of her albums on there, and I really like Adele. Well, I don't know if I really like her. I like her as much as most people do, I guess. But, so I don't know what other songs aren't on there, and I feel like I don't know how Spotify works, like how the artists get paid, but I know when I buy their album that they're getting the money. So that even though they might put some to iTunes and some to like their producers or whatever, but I know the money's going to them and not some third party middleman. And so I'm sure Spotify is so popular that it probably works out pretty well for the artists, because I think it has something to do with how much it's streamed, right?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, because I like musicians, and I feel like if I support them like that, then they'll keep making music. So that's why I buy their stuff.
You're right. I just think that other people will support them.
But see, that's the thing, because everybody will think that, and then everyone has Spotify. It's just a lot. Anyways, next one's favorite movie. I don't watch movies, so we're moving on.
Boy, I watch so many movies. My dad watches like 3 movies a day at least.
Where does he find the time?
He makes time. Okay, you're not getting there because that's too deep. He spends his Sundays sitting down watching TV all day. And we don't even have cable.
Who would be your ideal partner? That's a whole podcast in itself.
Oh my god, we should do that. Sorry, I'm so excited.
We'll talk off screen.
Yes, the next podcast, make it that, and we'll do it right now, like after this one.
Yeah, okay. We'll do like the simple, easy questions first. We're just trying to introduce ourselves to you guys. We could probably... you guys. All 2 of you, and the 2 of you are us.
Yeah.
I mean, there's stuff about us that probably won't get covered in this question, but I don't really know what it is.
What was it again?
What?
The question?
I haven't read one yet.
Oh. Come on, Jayme.
Like, for instance, both of us do art. We, like, pretty big in art classes more than any other extracurriculars.
Yeah, like liberal arts.
Well, not, that makes it sound like we do, like, theater and band and stuff.
Yeah,
we do, art as in drawing, painting, that kind of stuff. But not painting, because I hate it, and it is the devil, and painting is the worst.
like watercoloring. Painting is too expensive, so I would do it if I had money.
I can't. I'm not good at it.
So it's, I don't know. I like it.
I'm no Bob Ross. I like drawing. I'm really bad at art, like, in general, because, you know,
okay.
I've been doing art since all school, because you do it in elementary school, but 6th grade is where you chose, do you want to go into band, art, theater, or choir? Was that the other one?
Yeah.
And I chose art because I didn't want to do any of those other 3 things.
For real? Dude, me too.
Because band kids had a bad rap.
Yeah.
And I felt like a lot of theater kids, like, said that theater was really fun with the teacher, but I just like, I can't be on stage.
Yeah, I was really self-conscious.
Yeah, and choir was like, if I do choir, then I'm just gonna get bullied. So I took art, and then I just kind of kept taking art because I didn't know what to sign up for, and here I am.
Mm-hmm. And we ain't sporty, so we didn't do no sports.
We ain't sporty at all. Oh my god. Even if we were, though, our school never wins. None of our school is sporty.
They're gonna know. No.
They're gonna know. So, we like games, video games, board games. We do
Monopoly.
that stuff. Monopoly. I'm really bad at that game.
Okay.
I sold all my money for one property because I just wanted the game to end. It still kept going, though.
And he stole from...
Okay, she's trying to... I was, like, joking. I was like, because one of her friends got up and, like, left for a minute, and I was like, hey, I could totally steal their money. And Jayme, like, laughed, and then she was like, do it. No, I'm not gonna do it. She's like, do it. Then I took $100 for her, and Jayme was like, do it again.
I like the rush.
And you wouldn't even do it.
I know. If I did it, that would give me a heart attack. Too much rush.
So that's some about us. Anyways, do you want children?
No.
Not really. I think it was my economics teacher. He really brings us down. He's like, I think he, like, hates kids because of how much he talks smack to us about our generation. And, like, because, I think he probably doesn't hate kids. He's just pointing out, like, that the system is kind of messed up. So, like,
hell yeah.
Because, like, college loans had the highest inflation rates, whatever they're called, interest rates, where, like, do you know how loans work?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm applying for them soon.
I don't know if you know how they work, but it's like you take out money and then you have to pay it back, but you don't just pay back the amount. It's like every year it's so much more. Yeah. And like college loans are like 9% interest or something like that, and like car loans and home loans are like 4 to 5%, which is really ridiculous because college is already super expensive as it is, unnecessarily so.
I know. That's
Don't
another podcast. Politics.
But he was like saying, based on your generation, how much money you'll have to pay for college and be paying off loans, you probably won't get your first house until your late 20s, where our generation got them in our early 20s, and you won't have your first kids till your mid 30s, and then you'll probably only be able to have one.
Yeah.
So that's pretty fucked.
Because I'm like, I wouldn't mind having a kid if I had the money, you know?
Yeah, like, kids have never been kind of something I think about or care about. fuck kids. But, like, I guess I don't really care. It's like, if the person I end up with is like, let's have kids, I'll be like, whatever. Not my problem.
Also, the thought of carrying something inside of me.
Oh, by the way, Jayme and I are 100% platonic friends.
Oh. Yes.
Smash or pass, I say pass.
You what? No homo though, but like I would smash, but no homo. No, but the thought.
I saw a text post today. Let me see if I can find it because I sent it to my friend, and I was completely confused because it said it was something like about talking about vagina, and then someone responded, the baby doesn't come out of where the penis goes in, and apparently it does though.
Yeah, it does. I was like, where the fuck does it come out from?
So I was like, wait, where does the baby come out? I don't know anything about the vagina.
Yeah.
Apparently the whole thing is not the vagina.
Worth the wait.
Worth the wait was like worth the wait was like, don't have sex, okay, bye.
I know. Okay, that's another podcast. First of all, don't fucking teach us about what's it called?
Abstinence
like straight
only.
Sex. Okay?
Straight sex. I say abstinence only.
This is 2017. We got lesbians, we got the gays.
When we got
Wait, asexual
was that
sex?
middle school when we did Worth the Wait?
Yeah.
Oh my god. We were like 6.
Yeah.
No. 6th grade, you're not 6.
Wait, in 5th grade, that's when we
it started, but it wasn't really. We would have been like 10, 11?
No, like 12.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I remember because I turned 12.
Wait, no.
My 12th birthday.
If it's, like, high school is 1 year, so 17 minus 4 would be 13 in 6th, or 8th grade. So we would have been like 10 in 6th grade.
No, 11.
Okay, fine. But still, that's really young.
I know.
Back then, they weren't talking about the gays.
Yeah.
So and I don't know how
they need to update their thing. First and second of all, stop. Stop scaring us.
You know what I thought was weird about Worth the Wait?
Hmm.
Whenever they talked about like semen or sperm, because they would have like their scientific words for everything because they wanted to keep it professional, like whatever. But like sperm and semen are scientific words. I get now calling it like cum or nut.
Fuck.
But they would only call it ejaculate or pre-ejaculate, which is weird because that's not as scientific. I don't think. I mean, maybe it is. I just don't. Like, there's nothing wrong with saying sperm or semen, though. This podcast has gone in a weird direction.
Oh, yeah. What I was saying about carrying a baby is that, oh my god, they just, like, take your nutrients. And it
like a vampire?
Yeah, it creeps me the fuck out. Oh my god. And it, like, just the thought of it, like, coming out of me.
I know I'd never have to carry a baby, but I can't even carry a baby after it's born. I don't know how to pick up those things.
Oh my god.
And, like, I don't know how I would teach a baby. Like, people are always like, don't cuss in front of your kid. And I'm like, why not?
Why the fuck not?
Right? Like, what's the kid gonna do? Like, if you teach them early. That's, like, the thing about drinking. Like, in America, it's 21. And so a bunch of kids die when they turn 21 because, like, drunk driving and stuff. Because they, like, go all out. In other countries where it's, like, 18 or 16, it's not a big deal. Then it's not as much of a problem. Because if you make it a big deal, then it is a big deal.
Yeah, you're so right. That's with bad words, too.
Yeah. Like, I don't understand, like, why bad words are bad. Like, who decided that?
Right?
It just seems so weird. Because, like, back in elementary school, you said ass or damn. That everyone was like, oh, my God. Oh, shit.
I think I said stupid this one time, and this bitch told on me. But the teacher didn't give a fuck.
It was, like... Back in elementary school and middle school even, like, teachers like, don't say stupid, don't say sucks. That was the weirdest one. Yeah. Don't say sucks. People like, say vacuums. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh my god, what kind of West school were you going to?
The middle school you went to.
I would say this sucks. And they'll be like, don't say that. That's not a nice word.
Yeah.
But I never heard this vacuums.
No, so many of my teachers would say that.
Ew. I'm calling the police.
Also, do you ever have parents who were like, don't say hate, hate's a strong word, and I'd be like, but I hate it.
No, that was teachers too.
Cause I remember when I was young, I hate green beans. Like, don't say hate. You dislike it. I'm like, no, I hate it.
Oh
It's
my
disgusting.
God. Bitch, disgusting.
Anyways, in short, I don't want kids.
Yeah. Well, okay. See, I'm conflicted.
I feel like if I wanted a kid, I wanna have a kid that's like 16.
You're like
oh,
so adopt one.
I'll like keep it as a baby, but then like when it's a toddler, get rid of it. When it's elementary school, I'll take you back. But when you're going through puberty, bye.
Yeah.
And then I have to wait through middle school and probably freshman year, cause that's
rough.
But sophomore year, I'll take you back. We'll have joint parenting in summer.
I wouldn't mind having a kid that's like a little me. I just don't want to carry it.
Yeah, like also, I'm sure like everyone thinks that they turned out okay, but if my kid like wasn't like me at all, I don't know what the fuck I'd do.
I know.
Like if my kid like skateboards.
My kid is sporty.
Right. I have to go to soccer events.
Ew.
Nothing wrong with skateboards. It was just
one
thing
that's not me. Ballet classes.
Right.
I want to do ballet. So.
Give them all the things I could never afford,
yes.
And then they're like, I don't want to do fucking ballet. Do ballet. Anyways. Do you want a church wedding? I don't even know if I want a wedding.
I want a wedding. Fuck no church wedding.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
Am I even allowed in church? Are we allowed in church? No. Because I'm a Buddhist.
I mean, they're not gonna kick you out of a church.
Right.
I mean, they might though. You know.
You know how they church, are. Yeah.
But like, I don't know, because that's like all your family in one place.
That's all I hear. Okay, sorry, go on.
But like having all my family in one place, and also I feel like so vulnerable up there. Like, well, they're all staring at me, just being like, "Yeah, you cool, love you."
I know.
Ugh. I mean, I'm there for the cake. Invite like 3 people.
Oh, I better be one of them. You're like, no comment.
Right. In 40 years, when I finally get married. That's how long it's gonna take. I don't know. Maybe if it's like a Halloween wedding, we're all in costume.
Yes. That's so cool.
Yeah, Halloween's so great.
Yeah.
We did our Halloween party like a week before, 2 weeks before.
Mm-hmm.
It was more like 1 week before Halloween because it's on Tuesday this year, so we had it like last Saturday. It's almost Halloween when we're recording this. It's the 29th. But since we did our Halloween party way back then, I felt like October's over.
Yeah, me too.
And it's kind of sad because October's so great.
I know.
And it's only now just getting cold.
Yeah. I work on Halloween, so I can't like.
Do you get to dress up?
I don't think so. I haven't asked.
Because you know, they're letting her dress up. She's like some Harry Potter or something. I don't know. Never watched those movies or those books. Stop sipping your tea.
It's water.
Now you're really sipping the tea. Have you ever been to the hospital? Who hasn't? You were probably born in a hospital. I mean, yeah, I had kidney stones once.
Oh, I'm gonna be honest. I haven't been to the hospital since like 6th grade.
Like even to get a checkup or something?
No,
you need a shot to get into college.
Oh, yeah. So I'll go to the hospital soon for that. But I haven't gone to the hospital in so long. Like I can't even remember. It probably wasn't in 6th grade. Like even before then, I didn't go. First of all, I don't have insurance, and second of all. Okay, doctors scare me so much. Like, I don't give a fuck about dentists. Please, like, fix these teeth. Like, please. I love the dentist so much. Oh my god, my king. But I hate the doctors. They freak me out. And I kind of want to get the IUD.
Oh yeah, the birth control thing?
Yeah.
That's the one that, like, stops your vagina, right?
No, it, like, stops the sperm.
Is that the one you put in your arm or in your uterus?
In your uterus. And I want to get that, but like, I don't want no fingers up there. So
that's what you say now.
Stop. We're gonna have to stop you there. Please. No. Okay.
I had kidney stones once. It was during, you know how like every state has their like standardized testing. That's like, it's not AP tests or like SAT. It's just like something that basically you have to pass the class. We had this one for algebra, and it was like, it was the first year they'd done it, and it's not even a real test. You don't need it to graduate. But it was during that day, and I was in class, and I felt this like pain in my side, and I was like, oh, it's probably nothing. I'm probably just like sitting weird or something. Maybe I didn't eat enough. And so I'm just in there doing my test, and then like eventually it's this question about like cheeseburgers, and I keep trying to read it, but I like can't focus on the words because like it hurts a lot, and I'm like, maybe this is appendicitis. That's the thing that like is super. I think that's like super dangerous, deadly. So I'm like, maybe I should go to the nurse just in case. And so I was like, hey, can I go to the nurse? And they're like, sure. And so when I got there to the nurse, it took a long time to walk because we were all the way the English hallway, which is so far away from the nurse's office, and I had to walk downstairs. It was a day.
It's far.
But I walked all the way there, and then they took my blood pressure, and I think they said like hold still, but I thought they said like remove the top, and I'm like, yeah, I know, right? I don't really know what they said, but I thought they meant like take off the little strap that they put on your arm, and so I did that, and they're like, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, and she looked like so upset, and then I just passed out, so hopefully she didn't feel that bad then. And then they called an ambulance, and then I was in there for like 2 hours, and they were like, they couldn't find out what it was, and then they like released me, and said basically, we don't really know what it was, but considering it went away after we took like your urine sample, it was probably kidney stones. And I'm like, cool, thanks, doc. But that's my story. I mean, I get like yearly checkups, I think. I don't really know how often I go.
I should get a checkup soon.
Yeah, especially with your diet, they need to make sure you get all your nutrients.
Okay. Okay, meat eater.
I know you like watch that, but just to be safe.
I take a B12 vitamin.
I take vitamins too. I don't really know what they are. I think they have vitamin D because I never go outside.
Oh, I go outside sometimes.
I go outside to walk to my car.
What's it called? Do mental hospitals count?
When was the last time you went to a mental hospital? Dang.
7th grade. It was rough. Not me, but like someone I knew. Someone I know.
I don't think I've ever been to like a specialty hospital. I've been to a rehab facility because like just to visit.
Me too. Yeah, that's a past. Moving on.
Where were we? Have you ever gotten in trouble with the law? Nope. Jayme says to think. Shoot.
I don't think I have.
You don't remember? Too high?
Stop. I would probably remember, so yeah, I don't think I have.
I haven't really done anything illegal.
I haven't been caught.
I don't think I've done anything illegal. I think I may have accidentally driven over the speed limit once. I know. Cops, if you're listening, tune off now.
Arrest him.
But no, I'm a pretty good boy.
So good boy.
Look here. Get out of here with your furry.
Wait, I'm sorry. If there's furries listening, I'm sorry.
Not
I
to
didn't mean
offend
to
you.
gasp. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Not to offend you, but we personally aren't furries and don't like
being hurt. Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, we're sorry.
Have you ever met any celebrities? I went to a Melanie Martinez concert and I stood pretty close to the stage, but I didn't really meet her.
I went to an Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros, and we made eye contact.
I saw you said we made out, and I'm
like,
oh, Jayme.
I would love, but he has like a wife and kid, and that's not cool. That's not cool. cheating. Okay, what else? I met this, like, you know that fan fiction after with Harry Styles?
No.
Well, for those of you that do know, it's written by, like, Anna Todd, and I met her. She signed my books, yeah.
I don't think I've even met any, like, D-list celebrities.
My dad has. Well, okay, so we're from, like, California, Los Angeles, California. So, like, my sister has met so many famous people. And I'm like, she met George Lopez.
Oh my god.
My dad.
I used to love the George Lopez show.
I know. My dad met one of the Wayans brothers. Like, have you seen White Chicks?
Oh, yeah.
He met one of them. I forgot which one it
was. My dad was in a band. I met him.
My fucking cousin was in a band, and he played with Stevie Wonder.
Oh my god.
I know! And I'm like, how the fuck do you play with me, my cousin? Hey! Even though I haven't talked to you in, like, 10 years. What's up?
My, I don't know how he's related to me, but I, like, see him at, like, Christmas and Thanksgiving on my mom's side. He's been in movies. He's not, like, famous at all. Let me just drag him real quick.
He's, like, trying, but he's not famous.
Yeah, his name's, like, Troy something, I think. And he's...
Troy Sivan.
No. If only. Girl.
Wait. Incest.
No, he's a cool guy. I'd like to meet him. I'm not gonna bang my cousin because they're famous. Come on, Jayme.
You bang your cousin if it was Troy. Ew, okay, stop. Why are we white culture?
Wow. Drag the whites.
You should delete that. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. We can drag white people. They haven't been hurt enough.
Let's move on.
Next question. What color socks are you wearing? Boy, that's boring as shit.
Pumas. Wait.
My favorite color is Puma.
Sorry.
Have you ever been famous? Like, what kind of question? I had a YouTube channel once. Don't look it up. I swear to God. I think I privated everything except for, like, videos about fireworks because like, my cousins do, like, fireworks shows. They're, like, real big, so I, like, filmed them for them, and then I uploaded them. And my current YouTube channel has our office parody we did for physics. Don't look it up.
It says the title.
Would you like to be a big celebrity?
No.
I feel like, I'm sure being a celebrity is, like way different than we all think it is.
Yeah.
But I think, having a platform like that and being able to get your ideas out there and
like people actually
sharing
care.
sharing your experiences and stuff to, like, people who might be going through similar things. I think that could be a cool and interesting. So, like, big celebrity like Rihanna or Beyonce. I mean, I wouldn't mind the money.
Obama.
But I mean, I don't know about big. Maybe like Melanie Martinez, 21 Pilots big, like just with a cult following, but not that famous.
Yeah. I just want to feel important. I want to be able to marry Harry Styles, and I want to live comfortably. So.
In that order.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, everyone wants to live comfortably. Everyone wants to marry Harry Styles.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to feel important, but you don't really need to be a celebrity to do that. Except probably marry Harry Styles.
Or, no. I mean, still has hope.
What type of music do you like? We've been there.
Yeah, that's a whole nother thing.
Oh, have you ever been skinny dipping? Goyle.
No.
We underage.
That and I feel like it's very unsanitary because it's like bugs get in the pool, and I don't want to think about no bug going up in there. Even though I'm thinking about it right now, but
this next question: how many pillows do you sleep with? I read that the more pillows you sleep with, the more like lonely and depressed you are.
That's not true. I have one.
Okay, you say you have one. I have...
You have 1, 2,
I have 9.
4.
I know, that's a lot. I'm really depressed and alone, I guess.
Oh, I sleep with 1 because too much really, like...
Suffocates you?
Yes.
Yeah, I get that, but, when I was little, and even now, my grandma gives, like, she always gives me pillows or pillowcases as, like, presents on, like, my birthday or Christmas or something like that. And so, like, I'm not gonna just throw away a pillow.
Oh, true.
And, like, what am I gonna do with a spare pillow? Just throw it in the...
Closet.
Yeah, like, so I just have all these pillows. I have, like, 3 at the top of my bed, like, 2 under my head, and, well, one's, like, a super long pillow, so it's, like, the long one, and then there's 2 pillows on top of that, like, side by side each other, even though no one ever sleeps on the other side. And then I have, like, 3 pillows against the wall, because one of my bed side is against the wall, like, 2 on top of each other by my chest, and then 1 by my feet, and then behind me there's 2 other pillows. So it's like a big soft sandwich. It's a lot, and it gets really hot in the summer, but that's just how I live now. What position do you usually sleep in? I don't know.
I sleep like...
We're giving you the interesting content that you want to hear.
My left side.
Yeah, I heard that sleeping on your back is like what causes sleep paralysis, so I try not to do that, even though sometimes I do, like when my stomach hurts. I don't know why. Cool, interesting. How big is your house? It's small.
Yeah, mine is... I don't think mine is a house. Is it considered a house?
It's like a mobile, right?
Yeah, trailer.
But not like a trailer you pull behind your car.
Yeah, not that.
I know people live in those, and I know some of them like look really nice on the inside, but it just does not seem like enough space. Like, I guess that's what some people have to do, but it's just, it'd be really hard. I mean, I guess if you're like just yourself, like living there, like only one person, it wouldn't be that bad. I don't know.
Usually, like families.
Yeah, I guess if you've always lived there, you're used to it. But even though my house isn't big, it's not that small either. Like, people have upstairs? That's crazy.
I used to have an upstairs. Wow. Yeah, but then...
I have an attic.
You never told me you had an attic.
Why are you scared? It's an attic.
Exactly. We had an attic. We had a garage.
I wish I had a basement. Am I the only one who does? Well, maybe not like a basement because that's kind of creepy, but like a storm cellar.
I used to want a basement because, like, from that 70s show, oh my god, so it can just be like a place where my friends and I hang out.
Yeah, like basements, like a lot of movies play them up as creepy, but if you like do them up like that and make them like nice and put like a rug in there, maybe some couches, I feel like a basement could be a cool place to go.
Yes, like that 70s show.
Yeah.
The best. Another episode. Shows.
Yeah, I never watched it. I've been told it's like good, but I haven't watched any shows since like 2 weeks.
You're like Eric.
Who?
Eric from that 70s show.
Oh. I'm like, who's Eric?
Exactly like Eric. Okay.
Okay, cool. Don't know it. Now I'm nervous. Maybe we'll just try to get to like 40 on these questions. We're almost there. What do you typically have for breakfast?
Fruit?
I have either Honey Nut Cheerios or Honey Bunches of Oats. Every time I empty out one box, I switch cereals. This is super interesting. Because I always eat cereal. I used to eat like waffles every morning or like peanut butter on toast. And then I was like, ooh, this cannot be good for me as a person. So then I was like, it's Cheerios and Honey Nut, whatever. It's like...
Nut.
That's not even that funny.
Then why are you laughing?
Because you just said nut.
Oh, I saw those nasty kids in school. Nut. And then they're just like,
But I like start eating them because like they say they're heart healthy. I'm sure they have like tons of sugar in them, but
Cheerios.
they're probably better than a lot of cereal that I used to eat, like Reese's Puffs.
Reese's Puffs.
Peanut butter chocolate flavor. Have you ever fired a gun?
Yeah.
Why'd you say it like that?
Because I'm exposed now. I'm so like against guns.
And like for gun control.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, I shot one.
Yeah, I have two. A BB gun. Ugh, it was.
BB guns are nothing.
Okay, Miss Gun Expert over here. Let me tell my story.
Okay.
I don't remember how old I was. Maybe like middle school. But my Christmas present from my grandma was a BB gun and BBs. And they were like, and I really was against a gun. I never wanted one, like, cause my brother and my dad get guns all the time. They go to gun shows just to like buy the interesting guns. And they're like, Jacob needs to learn how to shoot a gun. And I'm like, well, I'm not here for that. And then so they got me a BB gun. I'm like, thanks. And then they're like, well, now you gotta come over one day so we can teach you how to shoot it. And I'm like, do I have to? And then I was just really not for it. And while they were teaching me how to shoot it, and like you had to hold it against your shoulder, and they wouldn't let me stop until I could hit these soda cans.
Oh my god!
And we were out there for so long, but I haven't done anything since. Like cause I'm like, if someone breaks into my house, I got a baseball bat under my bed.
Oh.
I don't anymore. My cousin took it for her Harley Quinn cosplay. I need to get a new bat.
I have dogs that bark any little noise. So.
Yeah, we have an alarm system, but it's gone off before when I'm sleeping, and I don't hear it.
Oh my god!
When I come in through the front door, you can't hear it going off. Like, it's supposed to be really loud, and it is, but since it's like in the back of the house, because we always come in through the back door, just because I guess that's what we do. When you come in through like the back door, the garage door, the alarm thing will beep on the inside saying like, "Oh hey, put in the code." But if you come in through the front door, the alarm just goes off like someone's broken in. Like it'll start like blaring outside. But if you come in the front door, you just can't hear it going off. It's really weird. But like, cause it's gone off before, and my neighbors have been able to hear it, and they live like all the way. It's kind of far. They can still hear it, and they like come to the house. But, like, I can't hear it just from that door. So I don't know if it's maybe because I'm in the house, so you can't really hear it inside.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. I just think it's weird. So, that's not going to help me. But, do you do this thing? Maybe it's just me because I'm paranoid. But whenever I've done it, I haven't had to do it in a long time because I've lived in this house. But if I'm ever, like, in a room, and I'm like, okay, if someone breaks in right now, what could I use as a weapon to defend myself? In the bathroom, it's like a shampoo bottle that's full. I'll smack them and run. And like here, used to be the baseball bat. Now, I can find something. This water bottle.
Yeah.
Smack them up. This belt. I like. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I haven't had to do it yet.
I'll use my shoe or something like that. My hands.
Catch these hands. Have you ever tried archery? It's like with a bow and arrow, right?
Not at animals, but like at a target.
I don't think I have. Maybe like a little toy bow and arrow, but not like a real one. No, I used to go to this summer camp. It was like not all summer, it was like a week. And one of the things was archery. I hated that camp so much. Oh my god. I went there once. This might be too much information, but the bathrooms were so nasty, I didn't go to the bathroom all week.
A moment of silence.
Right? We'd go to, like at the end of the week, I think it was like Saturday or Friday, there would be this dance at the girls' camp that you'd like go to, and the girls' bathroom was so much nicer, and so that's where I was at all dance. I was like not eating, not drinking because I knew I wouldn't be able to go to the bathroom. Yeah, I'm not there for it.
Are you okay?
That's a new podcast.
Yeah.
But, and then, so I went one year, and like my brother loved it, and I don't understand. He is, ugh.
Yeah.
But my mom and dad were like, "Oh, hey, they sent us these papers to fill out for going to camp." And I'm not going to camp. That place was nasty. I hated that place. Oh my lord. And then they were like, "Oh, well, you should fill out the papers in case you change your mind." I'm like, "I'm not going to change my mind, but whatever, because you're making me." I should have known that was obviously a trick, because they made me fill out the paper, and then they mailed it in, and then they sent me to camp. You know what was even worse about that? What? They had dorms for every grade year. Like, if it's your first year, you go this one, or because you're like 9 or whatever, and then if you're 10, you go to this one. It's whatever. They put me in the same little kid's cabin 2 years in a row. Wow. It was the worst. And also, I like brought my stuffed bear. I think his name's Tib, and my grandma gave him to me. He's like a big black bear, because you could like have a stuffed animal, and like the older kids would do these dumb pranks, and one of the things they did was they'd like cut open glow sticks, and then they like wave them around the room at nighttime, and they like run in your like dorm, and then I'd wave them around and get that glow stick stuff everywhere, and that stuff's toxic too. Really? And I was like, when they did it, I was so afraid that any of that stuff got onto Tib, and that would like made me hate camp even more. Oh my god.
What's it called? That sounds like something from The Parent Trap.
Ugh, I hated camp so much.
I never went to camp because we didn't have money. And my parents are protective.
Yeah, so. I think our camp was like free with, I think it comes with the insurance that my parents have or something.
Oh. Yeah, I don't have insurance.
You should get on that.
I know. I will when I'm 18, so I can apply for women's health. Okay, moving on.
These two are lame, so I'm skipping them. What's the longest you've ever gone without sleeping? I've never pulled an all-nighter. I think it'd be interesting to do it. Mm-hmm. I think it could be fun if you're like not on your own. If you do it on your own, that means you might need to do homework. But if I had like friends over and we were just staying up all night. Right? That sounds so fun.
We should do that in the summer.
Yeah, that'd be cool. So I want to do that. It must have been in summer. I know the latest I've ever stayed up is like almost 5 in the morning. Mm-hmm. At least that's the latest I remember. But in summer, I like wake up at like noon, so that might not even be that long.
It was like around middle school. I just remembered that my goal was to pull an all-nighter. And so this one day, it was like 7 a.m. and your girl, she was dead. She was like a zombie. She was just there on the couch, like, because I didn't have a bed, so I slept on the couch. Fuck. And so, like, I was just there on the couch, and I remember watching Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and then my dad had just he just left for work, and I was just there, like, hell yeah, I did this. I stayed up till 7, and then I just fell asleep. So, yeah. I never stayed up for more than 24 hours, I guess.
Yeah, I probably stayed up, like, when I went on that plane ride to Italy, it was, like, that was an 11-hour plane ride, and I was awake for all of it, and I know, right? And then, well, the one to Italy was 11 hours, and then we had other flights to get to the one that would go there, and that was probably like 2 or 3 more hours. And also, I stayed up pretty much all night before. I kind of had a nap that was like from 5 to 7, and then I stayed up from 7 to when our plane left at 4, and then I was still up, I guess, until all the way until I got to Italy. So that might have actually been 24 hours.
Damn.
But then I got to Italy, I was out that entire day.
Oh.
It was okay because like the first thing we did was like a bus ride that was like 3 hours to get to like our first destination.
I'm gonna go to Italy.
It was nice. We should go sometime.
We should. Yes, we should.
when we have that money.
Yeah.
I don't even know how we could have paid for my trip to Italy. I think it was because my aunt wanted to go.
Aww. I'm the aunt.
But that was probably actually the longest I stayed up. And I don't really know how long it was. If it wasn't 24 hours, I would say it's at least 18 to 20. Because I think all the flights together, I think the one to Italy was 11. If it wasn't, then the whole thing was 11 hours. But I think that was just in itself 11 hours. And then the other one was probably like 3. And then I was awake from like 7 to 4. So, yeah, that's a long time. I'm not going to do the math because it's the weekend. I didn't come here to do math. Do you have any scars?
Yes. Want to know how I got these scars?
I think that's what the question meant. Not just yes or no.
I have... This one was caused by a boy. Because men are trash. Okay, I would show you, but, like, I have not shaved. And I don't want to... I mean, if you don't mind...
It's okay. You don't have to show me.
Okay, good. Because I was... Okay. So I have a scar on my knee where... Okay, so I was at work, and I thought I saw this cute guy that I was, like, obsessed with, because he was, like, yeah. I was like, this is the love of my life, but he was trash. And I thought I saw him, and then while I was, like, trying to get a better look, I fucking fell. And I fell, and I scraped my knee, and, I'm thinking about it now, and, like, a, like, chunk of my knee, like, was open. Oh, and I remember I was waiting for my mom, and I was with my friend, and now I sit down, and I look at my knee, and fucking blood is coming out of the Band-Aid. Like, it was so bloody. No. Oh, also, we had this, like, washing machine. Well, yeah, we had a washing machine, and I guess, I don't know what I was doing, but I got close to it, and, one of my toes, I think it was this, it, like
your middle toe?
Yeah, something like that. It went underneath it, and, like, okay, let me, like, pull it out. I'm sorry.
Let me whip out my toe.
Yeah, don't look, because I'm so self-conscious about my toes.
Then you don't have to take it out.
Yeah, but I want to show you the scar.
Okay.
Yeah, and then, like, a flap of, like, my skin came off. I think it's wrong foot. What else? I have so many scars.
I have one, and it's...
Okay, say while I find it.
Embarrassing.
Please tell me.
So, I think this was also probably middle school, maybe elementary school. Maybe even freshman year.
Taking out one toe. You see it?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, it just went sliced it.
Ugh.
I know. Okay.
So, I was, like, doing my homework on, in the, like, playroom, game room area. And the couch was, like, facing the TV, and the back of the couch was towards the door. Mm-hmm. So I guess I got up and left the room, maybe go to the bathroom, maybe for, like, dinner or something. I don't really know. But, so I must have left the pencil, like, leaned up against the couch, like, leaned up against the back of it. And so when I came in, I just, like, jumped over the couch to sit down, and I landed on the pencil. And it, like, went through my jeans and my underwear, and it, like, got stuck in my butt.
Oh my god!
Yeah, and, it was... I don't remember how much it hurt, but it must have been a lot.
Yeah, dude!
And then I had to, like, I went to my mom, I was, like, running and screaming, because I was like, what just happened? And they're like, what happened? And I'm like, I don't know. And they're like, there's a pencil sticking out of your butt. And so then they had to, like, pour peroxide on it, and it burned so much.
Oh my god!
I was, like, so afraid of lead poisoning. It was probably graphite at that point, though. That's a car.
Okay, that scared me. I thought it was a big ass bug, like Jurassic Park.
I don't think that's the only scar I have. I don't know. I can't see it. It might be gone now.
I also have one on my hand. I think it actually went away. Oh no, here it is. It's whenever a camel bit me.
Yeah. At the like zoo, right?
Yeah.
I have another, like, little dot in my hand that looks like it's from a pencil. You see it?
Yeah.
It looks like a little gray dot in between, like, my thumb and forefinger. And I guess I was probably stabbed by a pencil there or something. I just left a mark, and the skin has grown over it. So it's just there now. That's not really a scar. I don't really think I have other scars. I probably do, and I just don't know about them. Don't remember them.
I have one on my forehead, because I was...
Because you're Harry Potter.
Right? No, I love any animal, like, except mosquitoes and others, but whatever. No, I actually am a liar. No, but there was a stray cat in my neighborhood, and your girl wanted to pet it because it's a cat. And so I went up to it, and I, like, stick my hand out, and this cat, sorry, trying to keep it a little, this cat freaking scratches my face, and then, like, its claw gets stuck on, like, the skin on my forehead, and I had to, like, unhook the cat's paw while I was freaking out, and I was like, okay, this bitch just scratched me and I gotta pull it out. I know, it was stuck, and it was, like, pulling it, and I was like,
oh my god.
You can kind of see it. Like,
jeez.
My skin is clearing up here, so you can see it now, but you'll just see, like, a little dent.
Oh, wow.
Do you see it? You might see pimples too, but it's
I
like
think,
somewhere right here.
I think I do, but
it just looks like a dent, yeah.
That reminds me, like, I don't think cats have barbed claws, because you know how, like, barbs, like, once they sting you, it sticks in, like bees.
Yeah, no.
But stingrays have that, and they have, like, barbed tails, so when, like, when they sting you, it gets stuck in there, and stingrays are, like, really hurt, and, like, I don't remember exactly what it was, but my dad was like, people have drowned in, like, ankle deep, or probably not ankle deep, but, like, knee deep water, like, because the stingray sting, like, hurts so much.
Oh my god.
And my dad's been stung by stingrays twice. And that's super rare, because not a lot of people are stung by stingrays. Yeah. But he's been stung by them twice, and that's made me really scared of the ocean. Like, I don't like the beach, because I don't like the ocean. It scares me, because... Okay, Miley. And also, like, people just fish off the shore. Like, the current's gonna blow those hooks into me. Like, don't fish right here. What you trying to catch? A toddler?
You.
Right? But ever since then, I've really not wanted to go in the ocean. Like, the first time, I think was before I was born, but the second time I was there, and I saw him just, like, go down.
Oh my god.
And I was like, ooh, I should boogie board out there. I was like, I should boogie board out there and bring him the other boogie board so they can pull him up. And then they just didn't do that.
Oh. That's cool.
But also, they, like, go to the fire station because they have to, like, put warm water on it to kill the poison. And that...
Pee.
No, but, like, it's super hot water because the fire station... And also, he, like, kept one of the barbs because it was, like, lodged in him.
Damn. I used to live by the beach, so we went, like, every weekend, and I never had any experience with, like, animals until... Okay, I don't want to give away, like, our location, but when I went to this certain beach... You don't even live there anymore. No, I went to...
Oh, going here.
Yeah, so here...
Well, I'd rather not talk about the place we live.
Yeah. Here, I went to a beach, and a fucking jellyfish stung me. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I went to the beach, like, every weekend, and nothing like that ever happened to me until I came here one time.
Yeah.
And I got stung by a jellyfish.
The beach that I go to, sometimes it's, like, fine. Like, sometimes it's just, like, normal beach, and then other times it's, like, super, like, a giant mess. Like, there's seaweed all along the shore. Like, tons of it. And then sometimes there's just been a bunch of jellyfish, like, everywhere on the shore, all in the water. And then sometimes, like, there's just giant piles of sand, and I don't really know why.
Yes, it's a beach.
No, they're not, like, natural piles. It's, like, someone with a big machine, like, piled the sand for some reason. I think they, like, level the beach to, like, keep it clean or something, but it's just weird. It's a weird place. The last question that I want to do, since it's been over an hour already.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a secret admirer? Bitch, I don't know, they're secret. You know?
Yeah. No, it wasn't secret.
Back in elementary school, there was this girl, I don't remember her name, I think it was Madison.
Let's call her Madison. Or let's call her a different name. Wait, you said her name, like, twice.
I don't even know if her name was Madison.
Well, let's call her Madison.
Okay.
If that's her real name.
Girl,
we're sorry.
I'm not saying her last name. These people don't know me.
Yeah, but still, they can sue you. No.
Can they? I think I'm gonna do our podcast with 0 viewers.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Anyways, I guess she liked me or something. But she, like, followed me on recess, and I didn't like it. I wasn't having it. And then one time, because I was just, like, running from her, and she was always, like, there, like, behind me. Then one time I was, like, at this little thing, I was, like, trying to hide from her, and then she, like, cornered me and was, like, just getting up to me. Like, it was kind of, like, sexual advancement, but as a child, like, she was trying to force herself onto me.
God.
So then I threw, like, rocks at her from the playground, and, like, one hit her eye, and then she, like, told the teacher.
She has one eye now.
But she was, like, so extra, like, the next day she came in with an eye patch and, like, glared at me. But then she would, like, lift up the eye patch to do her work.
Really?
Yeah,
she
was a fake.
She was. Yeah, like you said, I don't know if I've had any because they're secret. Yeah.
I mean, probably not. Like, let's be real.
True. Can you imagine? Because, like, this really fucked me up. It was sophomore year, and I remember this girl was passing by, and I was like, to my friend, I was like, she is, like, an angel. I was like, she is the most beautiful girl I've ever seen. When you're, like, a fake asexual. And then he was like, man, I wish someone talked about me like how you talk about her. And I was like, fuck, like, we never know if, like, people, like, on the street are like, damn, mommy, or like, damn, papi, you know? Or, like, they, like, want it.
I know, they're not.
I know, like, think about it. Like,
I have thought about it. They're not.
No, because, like...
Have you ever seen my hair in public? It never looks good.
So, like, I honestly don't know if I'm asexual, but, like, the other side of me loves everyone.
The other side of her wants to jump on it.
Yes, on everyone.
24/7.
And so, like, I would see so many, like, hot people, and I'm like, yeah. But then, like, they would never know. No, like, not at school. Didn't think so. Not at school. But, like, they will never know that I thought about them like that. And that's crazy. It's wild.
Yeah, I mean, back in, like, elementary school, I'm sure, like, a lot of kids do this, but, like, they think that kind of everyone is kind of there for them, like, their own personal, like, gain, like, they're there for a reason to add to your personal narrative and, like, your story.
Yeah.
Like, that sort of thing. Like, the world revolves around you and everyone's there for you. Because, like, kids think that. Mm-hmm. And so I thought that. And then, like, it was, like, 2nd grade, and we were doing, like, this lab, and we, like, froze orange juice, and then we, like, mushed it up, and it was, like, way better than it was if it was just frozen.
Yeah.
Or something like that. I don't remember the science behind it.
Mm-hmm.
But I was, like, because I used to drink Dr. Pepper all the time. And so, but because you're a kid, you, like, freeze stuff because you want a popsicle of it.
Yeah.
And I was, like, frozen Dr. Pepper, nasty as fuck. And then I turned to this girl, and I'm like, now I know why frozen Dr. Pepper doesn't taste good, because you don't mush it up. And she's like, some of us like frozen Dr. Pepper. And that,
oh my god.
And that was like, oh shit, other people have personalities. And that was like my wake up moment.
That's your wake up moment?
I know, right? So lame, but yeah, that was my wake up moment.
And then, like, other scary ass shit. Oh my god, I didn't want to talk about it. Never mind.
Okay, well, I think that's good enough for our first podcast. Now, all of our viewers know a little bit more about who we are, because we're not famous people. We're just 2 high school kids who wanted to make a podcast. Mm-hmm. So, here we are. Welcome to us.
This is us.
I'm Jayme. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm Jakob. I'm Jakob.
Trying to steal my identity.
That's Jayme.
I'm Jayme.
We'll think of a name for this podcast, but that's it for now. See you later.
Bye.